Hello, hello.
Hello. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes. Hi, how are you?
Uh, I've been tired, man. I've been stressed. I've been stressed. I just woke up. I'm on annual leave this weekend. I've just been stressed. Having a newborn, juggling life. 2 minutes, I've just moved out seas. So that's what I was trying to explain to you that it's not the money that is the issue. I can pay you. I'm just speaking to the person who is going to do the Bitcoin, but I don't have the time, and I don't want to just make payments and not just have the classes. If I pay you now, after this week, I'm not sure if I'm going to even have the time until I think I'm going to be off in December again for maybe 3 weeks. So that's why I just want to kind of keep the momentum, and possibly by then, I've been stressed. I wouldn't lie to you. I've been stressed.
Yeah,
But
no,
thank you for understanding.
but
And
yeah, hopefully your learnings like data science, like whatever we did, discussed on the last session are covered by you. Like you are doing practice consistently, and all the
so
concepts we have discovered last are clear to you, so that we can move ahead with the further.
yeah,
Means I will give you a quick recap of all these
yeah,
things. Then we
yeah,
can move ahead
yeah,
with the further concepts and then later see like how can they be used in the real world project.
yeah.
So how's your availability now? Like, will you be able to take a few hours a week?
Yeah, so I think I'm owing you just two payments, which is £50 to finish all the lectures end to end, and another extra £50 for when we want to start the project. That's right.
No, like actually that I told you like right on WhatsApp, like I clarified you that this payment should be done on the, let me check, like I told you I guess this payment
Yeah,
should be done at once, right? Like,
no, I can't do it at once because number one, it's a lot of payment for me to do at once. I've just had a new baby. It's a lot of payment. So the thing is, I'll pay you the $50 tomorrow. Then we'll be able to spread all the remaining classes, everything. Then once we finish all the remaining classes, before we start the project, then I'll pay you the rest of the $50.
mhm.
That was the plan. That was the agreement.
So you are clear with the topics, like means I will be showing you in the last session also I told you like what all we are covering. So do I
Yeah,
need
let
to
me see.
talk to again?
Say that again.
Should I need to give you a walkthrough of concepts that
Yeah,
we are?
yeah, yeah, please. Because I feel like the only part I'm kind of very comfortable is just the supervised learning part of everything. I think I know it up onto building a model, evaluating a model, I guess, for supervised learning. I think I have done one of those assignments, and just one of them, what I did mostly is oversampling. Why I took, I think the target class wasn't balanced, and I did oversampling using smooth tech. I think three different types of oversampling. I did no one oversampling, one undersampling, and one missed sampling using different algorithm on each of those sampling methods. So, and I kind of evaluated it, and what I got was 9.0 accuracy, but I felt like maybe it could get better or something like that. But yeah, you said you didn't have the time for us to cover, so that's fine. But I think I'm kind of still struggling in terms of clustering,
No worries, like I
PC,
think we have done
rage
most.
lasso, and all of those things.
Yeah, like you shared with me on WhatsApp, like the topics you were doing.
Yeah,
So it's like you were doing practice from your side as well.
yeah,
And now I think like most of the things, few of the things we have covered, and there are some remaining concept. I will share you the screen. This
yeah,
sheet I already have shared with you last time also. So this is the same sheet.
yeah,
So we broke down in 2 months, right? So this is the same thing. There
yeah.
are some topics that we have discovered, like also you would have checked from your end, right? And
Yeah.
everything that
So
we
I
have.
think machine learning model, SG Boost. I don't think I know SG Boost and recurrent neural networks. I've not done those ones.
Yeah, you can take notes of these. and on your free time also you can go, and if there is any doubt, you can come back again, and I will also try to give you a overview in the project. So in your project, these things will be used. So if you miss any of these models or any of these things, or we can cover up that later, or we can explore these using their documentation, because again, these are very huge topics and they usually takes more than 1 year, right? So we are doing it very quick. So you can explore them on your way also, but again, I will give you a quick overview of each concept, right? So what is
Yeah.
important for them, and
So
then if required, you can go to these documentation while you do the project. Yeah.
yeah, so I think one thing again that we might need to do is so because now you want me to do all of the theory parts before coming back to the practical part. I think maybe at the end of the week, if you can always collect what we've done in the week, so you don't need to do it every day, but at the end of the week, everything we've done that week and just a little bit of key things I need to know on each of those things. So by the time I'm good, because when you teach me this thing, at the end of all of this lecture, I want to be able to go back and attempt doing them before the project because that kind of give me a
Mhm.
better knowledge before I
Right.
start the project. Because once I start the project, I'm going to learn everything. But I want to kind of think with my brain, have a try and error before the main project. And during the project, then I kind of correct everything that I've known and So if you could do that, gonna make sense.
So, like, I think EDA is you are comfortable with this exploratory data analysis. We have talked a lot of time about this. We have demonstrated
Yeah, yeah,
many
yeah,
uh, how do you explore your data, how do you plot, visualize all those things, data
yeah,
plotting, like missing value. So this is the
yeah,
most what you're doing this on your data science project. So
yeah,
this is 70-80% task is like feature engineering, handling missing values, processing, and all this stuff, right? So
yeah,
this I think is clear to you. So this is very important as well.
yeah. I know all of those ones. Feature engineering, feature selection. Yeah, maybe feature selection is the same as using PCA. Is that right?
Right. You will get
Or
more.
use a correlation matrix.
Yes.
Feature selection is the same thing as using things like maybe PCA or using correlation matrix to kind of identify
Yes.
key
They are
value data point.
which features are important, which to take for your modeling, which feature to compress. Basically, we also discussed dimensionality reduction, right? Like PCA and all. Like if there are multiple features, thousands, hundreds of features, you can't take
Yeah.
all those features again. So then there are these techniques. Again, I know we have learned, we have gone through these concepts, but again, you will
Yeah,
understand them only when you start doing the projects.
yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
And you will come back again to these concepts while doing the projects, right?
Yeah,
Now, what is important is these ML models. So I will share you some resources as we go along, right? There are some
yeah,
advanced concepts. Some of them I have given you a little inclusion, linear regression, and all those things. Like you will see, you will get the idea, right? Like best fit line and all those things.
yeah,
Linear regression, if you remember, right?
yeah,
Like
yeah. I know linear regression. I kind
yeah,
of,
yes. So this thing we already have gone through, and classification also we have seen, right? So and also yes. So if you have again like any doubt, like we can again go through in between of these weekends. Apart from that, I don't think data splitting modeling. I think we have again gone through these last time. I know like
yeah,
some of these are missing here. We have not gone in detail of F1 score. We have seen it. I think I have showed you in the one slide. I remember.
I think I know precision and recall now. To be honest, I kind of understand the concept, but in terms of practical world, I've done it practically, but it hasn't really sticking practically. But I think I understand precision is maybe I want to see the right
Basically,
one.
you
Call
evaluate your model, like whether your model is performing well or not, or
yeah,
comparing the different models, right? Scoring them. So that is where it is helpful. And we will see like how you use your data set and all. and there are different techniques, right? Like there are different tasks. Some tasks are related to texts, natural language that is speak understand, right? For that NLP is useful, and there are some other techniques, lemmatization, stemming, bag of words. All those are involved with NLP, right? And if
You've
you have
not
any,
taught me all these advanced topics at all.
yeah, so these are what I wanted to explore, but since you won't have time, like I didn't got time to explore them. But again, like if we get time, we will try it on these upcoming sessions. And if there are any tasks,
Because you see these advanced topics, I think those are the key things I'm missing. Both these advanced topics and clustering. Those are the kind of key things I feel like I've not really touched and we need to touch it. So I think every other thing like the traditional machine learning model, like decision trees, I can continue picking them up on my own in terms of trying different algorithms. But when it comes to like clustering, deep learning, natural language processing, image processing, embedding, I don't know anything. And I think I need to know them like to support AI and LLM building. I think it's just the traditional machine learning. So we might not really go into, you might just need to come back to the traditional learning model to kind of see things are missing. But these advanced topics are the key things we need to move to.
so again, like we will be going through these, and like the heavily we will be focusing on this part, model evaluation, to ensemble learning, ensemble methods, API deployment, large language model integration, API deployments, containerization, modeling, monitoring, maintenance, right? So this is what is there. And apart from this, um, I'm planning for few projects, good projects that we will explore, right? Once this is done, I will give you a fundamental base for it. And yes. So would you like to share about yourself, like at what point right now you are like, are you preparing for interviews or what job roles are you doing right now?
So to be honest, I don't think I'm ready for interviews because the only part I've known is just supervised learning. That's the only part I kind of really know. I don't know anything on unsupervised and I don't know anything in reinforcement learning. So those two are kind of very missing. I don't know anything in deployment. Even if I know what deployment is in the real world, like I've worked uh, with some, I've deployed data, but I've not really worked with environment and deployment in Python. So I don't really know how this works. So I think the only one I know is just now is just on supervised learning. And I'm kind of looking by maybe like next year. So this December, I want to kind of create a lot of time between now and the end of December because I still have like 3 weeks off in December.
So right now
So
what you are doing, right? Or last time you were in a finance company, a finance role, right?
yeah, I didn't apply for the role any longer because I felt like I don't have enough skills to apply for that role.
So right
I still
now,
don't know how to do
uh,
deployments.
mhm. Right now what are your job roles? Like right now what are you involved in?
So right now I'm just kind of applying to just normal jobs I would do, engineering role, data analytics role. I've not even been able to apply for jobs to be honest because I've not really had that time. So I kind of just want to just take my time, finish this machine learning end to end, then start applying for machine learning jobs straight on. So my plan is to finish everything this year.
Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah,
So the
definitely.
plan
Like
is to finish everything. I don't mind starting the project next year, but all of the theory topics, all of the this thing, I want to finish it this year. The next year, I want to focus on projects. I want to focus on working for you, project, and all of these things. But all of the theory parts, I want to finish them this year.
yeah, that's great. Okay, fine. Yeah, cool. So I think you got the overview, and definitely we will explore more up according to your availability. Uh, we can schedule the meeting and we can discuss about these concepts. Right. Do you have any doubts other than this
Do I have what?
related to
Do I
this
have
section we will do? Do you have
no?
doubts?
On the ones you've taught me, no,
Okay.
I don't have
Okay.
that on the ones we've done in the past.
Okay. Great. Great. Um,
So I kind of want to know between now and maybe the end of December, what are the things will be like if you could just jot it down, that, okay, these are the things we will be doing between now to the end of our lecture. These are the key things we'll be doing. So I kind of have a list. Now my learning pattern has changed because my learning pattern is you teach me this week, I go back to kind of understand everything you've taught me. But I think that's wasting a lot of our time. So now I'm going to make the final payments, the last of the final payment. Then you teach me everything I need to know. Once you teach me everything I need to know, I wouldn't understand, to be honest, because I'm unable to practicalize it then. At the end of everything, how we go, I'll go and start learning everything end to end. Once I understand it, then we start the project. And I'm sure I wouldn't want to waste time starting the project. It's just about just trying to make sure everything's sinking before starting the project.
Once you're comfortable with these concepts, once you are confident with these concepts, then on
Yeah.
with the projects,
For
right?
example, now I'm confident with anything EDA, feature engineering, even model splitting, model training, model evaluation. I'm kind of a bit confident up onto that part. But when it comes to unsupervised learning, I think I should know a bit of unsupervised learning, reinforcement learning, because those are the key, those are the latest technology, the LLMs. So I need to make sure I'm working on a project that covers everything end to end. So because you don't know if I'm going to get a job that just focuses on those ones instead of the traditional machine learning.
Okay, cool. I think this is great. Like once now you should have time and we can schedule meeting according to your availability around this time, like 5 p.m.
So
in
I think we should have lecture every day this week up until Sunday, every day this week. So I don't know. I'm off, so I might do before 5 p.m. If you want it earlier, maybe in the morning or in the afternoon, I don't mind. So if you let me know what time works better, because I think 5 p.m. kind of works well for me. But if you want it maybe 11 p.m., 11 a.m. UK time or 12 noon UK time, I'm not working this week. So
sure,
I'll
sure,
send
let's
the money tonight or tomorrow morning. But set a class for tomorrow up until the end of this week, then you should
yeah,
get the $50 by.
please do that in time and we can proceed that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
the guy doing it for me, because of the time difference, is at work. And we wouldn't finish from work until, let's say, around 12 a.m. UK time, which you'll be asleep already. So
Yeah.
by tomorrow morning, when I wake up, everything will be sorted for our next class.
Okay.
So, bro, I just need to let you know to understand that money isn't the issue. The issue is me getting a job, and you need to do everything to kind of support me and, I'm a very busy person. I barely have time. For me to create this time, for me to do this thing is because it's something I really want to do. And, so you should kind of just understand that the money isn't the issue. It's just the time. Because I don't want to pay you off. And it's something I want to complete. I want to do it end to end. And you can say I've invested time, I've invested money. It's a lot of money for me, to be honest.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, sure. Like we can definitely, like I will provide you the resources and all that you can explore in the free time and definitely get a hands-on practice for these concepts and you're
yeah,
confident.
apart from creating resources, I also want to kind of know what they are. Then I can take those resources and be able to go and learn more, which is obviously what I'm doing. But you need to kind of introduce
Yeah.
me to, so because I love jargons, a lot of noise around all of these
Mm.
things. So it's better for you kind of help me with the part. Okay, this is what you need to know. This is where you need to know. You don't need to stress about this. You can learn this on the job. But these are key foundational things you need to know. So because the plan is for next year, I want to kind of revamp my CV and start working full time and start looking for job. But this year I couldn't look for job because I'm just exhausted left and right. And if I started another job, I wouldn't have time for this anymore. So I want to make sure I kind of finish it up before I start looking for another job. Because once I get another job, or I wouldn't have the time,
Right.
and it's
Okay.
something I've
Cool.
invested in.
All the best. Yeah.
I know
All
you have the skills. You are a very key top person in the whole world. You kind of have the end-to-end skills, and. So I don't know if you are familiar with UK job market.
yeah, right now it is I'm not familiar with the UK job market, but right now overall in India or in US it is uh, bit I will say like it is not good. But again, like the skills are something that will help you for sure for your future. Like
Yeah,
right now it is the tight, but again, like it will be up again soon. And
yeah.
definitely skills are definitely great to have.
Yeah, and again, at the end of this everything, I think my project should consist of me building a pipeline instead of just notebooks and at the end of my project, I should be able to build everything into a pipeline and deploy and all of those things.
Okay, cool. All the best, and
All
hope
right.
we like to get you soon in
Yeah,
the.
send the meeting in for tomorrow. Get everything ready for tomorrow. What we'll be working on tomorrow. But I kind of need the list of what is outstanding. If you could send me that tonight, like, okay, this is all that is outstanding. This is what we'll be covering till the next
Okay.
project because that kind of help me to kind of visualize the time
Yeah.
frame, the workload.
Tomorrow.
But I kind
Yeah.
of,
Tomorrow,
like
let
I said,
me.
I'm good with EDA, feature engineering,
Mhm.
um some of the supervised learning algorithms and when to use them. I think I'm kind of good with them in terms of regression and classification, but unsupervised like clustering, LLMs and all of those advanced topics, I have no idea. And I think I need to know it, especially vector database and all of those things. I need to know them.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, take care. All the best,
All
like
right.
for
All right, that's
your
fine.
learning. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Bye.
we'll catch up tomorrow then.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
I'll get it all done for you tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for understanding. Yeah.